I announced today that I am writing a cookbook that's going to be coming out spring 2025, and this entire book was inspired by Nora's broccoli. And if you're like, what's Nora's broccoli? But you know my daughter's name is Nora. It's this roasted broccoli recipe that I started sharing years ago because it was the only thing that Nora would eat. Well, it was the only vegetable that Nora would eat. And it's just roasted broccoli with olive oil and spices. But I started sharing it like every single weekend before Shabbos. I was like, here's what I'm making for Shabbos, and Nora's broccoli was always there. I didn't call it Nora's broccoli, I called it roasted broccoli, but you guys named it Nora's broccoli. And because of that recipe and how much you guys loved it and how you named it, I started thinking maybe I could write a cookbook and maybe people would actually want to buy it. So today we're gonna make Nora's broccoli, and I'm gonna show you the recipe that started all of this. And I've had a food blog literally since 2011, and all it took was roasted broccoli to make me realize that I could write a cookbook. So this whole cookbook is actually happening because of you guys. And actually, I found my agent because of Nora's broccoli. I was making a video of Nora's broccoli for TikTok, and I had mentioned in the video, one day this recipe will be in a cookbook. And one of my followers was like, I have an agent I want to introduce you to. Don't worry, I did my background research, and it turns out this person is amazing and introduced me to my agent Joe, and the rest is history. So thank you to Stephanie for making the introduction. TikTok really is such a special place. Now all you're gonna need for this recipe is broccoli, onion soup mix, and olive oil. You can really use any spices, but I love this onion soup mix. You're gonna wanna drizzle that olive oil all over and sprinkle with onion soup mix. There's no measurements here, people. You are measuring with your heart. I like to wear gloves when I do this just because otherwise, like with the amount of cooking that I do, I'll be washing my hands all the time, so I can take off the gloves and then move on. You don't need to wear gloves like I am. Bake the broccoli uncovered at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for around 30 minutes. And there you have it. It's Nora's broccoli, so easy to make. I love how those little pieces of onion soup mix get all crunchy. I cannot wait for this recipe to be in a cookbook and for that book to be in your hands.